Bundesliga VfL Bochum vs Wolfsburg prediction, team news, lineups preview. VfL Bochum will be aiming to extend their unbeaten run to 5 matches when they host Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga on Saturday. Wolfsburg, meanwhile, returned to winning ways against RB Leipzig last weekend. Match preview. Bochum continued to be a tough side to beat when traveling to newly promoted Heidenheim last Sunday, as Thomas Lech's side claimed their 7th draw in 12 games by playing out a goalless stalemate at Voith Arena. In a scrappy encounter with more yellow cards 7 brandished than shots on target 5 accumulated between the two sides. Sharing the spoils was probably a fair outcome between two teams who will expect to be involved in a relegation battle this season. Bochum have marginally survived in each of the last 2 seasons following their promotion from the second tier in 2021. And claiming 10 points from 12 matches has proven enough to keep them 2 points and 2 positions ahead of the relegation zone heading into this weekend's action. However, their win against SV Darmstadt 98 remains their only victory all season, meaning that Lech and his players will be determined to claim their first win in front of their home fans at VfL Stadion when they face Wolfsburg this weekend. That said, Wolfsburg will arrive in Bochum with renewed confidence after getting the better of Leipzig for the second time this season. Goals from Jonas Wind and Rogério proved enough to move Niko Kovac's side back into the top half of the table. Leipzig had looked set to come from behind and claim all 3 points at the Volkswagen Arena when Yusuf Poulsen, who was sent off during his side's defeat to Wolfsburg in the DFB Pokal in late October, equalized 7 minutes after the break. But Rogério's strike claimed an extremely hard-fought victory for his side. The Wolves had claimed just 1 point from their previous 5 league games, so it was a much-needed result for Kovac and his players. They will have their eyes fixed on remaining on course for securing the club's first piece of silverware in almost a decade when they travel to Mönchengladbach in midweek at the last 16 stage of Germany's domestic cup. However, in the meantime, they have it all to prove that they can win when the onus is on them to attack against a team beneath them in the table, having lost each of their 5 away trips in the Bundesliga. Kovac will be desperate to put an end to that dismal run on Saturday. Team news. Bochum's struggles to pick up wins are not being helped by a serious injury crisis at the club, with Tim Orman, Danilo Soares, Moritz Romling, Ivan Orditz, Jordi Osetutu, Mattis Barrow, Michael Esser, Lis Mousset and Mohamed Talba all expected to miss out on Saturday. As such, Lech has very few options at his disposal to make any changes to the team, which claimed a point away to Heidenheim last weekend. But Philip Forster and Christopher Anchiaje will be hoping for starting berths after appearing from the bench during that stalemate. Wolfsburg, meanwhile, will remain without their talismanic striker Lucas Meka, who is expected to be out of action until the new year after undergoing knee surgery earlier this year. Patrick Wimmer is also unavailable due to a ligament issue. Sebastian Borna has joined them on the treatment table after sustaining a hamstring injury against Leipzig, with Moritz Jens likely to replace him within the visitors' back 3. Joachim Mail missed out on that victory due to illness, but the Denmark wingback has a fight on his hands to win his starting place back after his replacement Rogério bagged the winning goal. VfL Bochum possible starting lineup: Riemann, Gamboa, Masavic, Schlotterbeck, Bernardo, Osterhage, Losilla, Stoger, Forster, Hoffmann, Asano. Wolfsburg possible starting lineup: Castells, Lacroix, Jens, Zeziger, Baku, Svanberg, Vronks, Rogério, Cerny, Wind, Major. We say, VfL Bochum 1-1 Wolfsburg. Bochum have drawn more than half of their matches this season, but their lack of wins means that they have been unable to make significant progress in terms of moving up the table, despite becoming harder to beat. Given that Wolfsburg have lost their last 5 away matches, we can envisage both managers settling for a point on Saturday, with attacking quality likely to be at a premium at VfL Stadion. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.